probably the most important and the most interesting and exhilarating that there is a way to see Alaska. Alright guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to Alaska. Now I'm here in Alaska with Royal Caribbean. Now they're a cruise company who do cruises all over the world, and part of those cruises is when they get to their destinations they do these little excursion packages, and that is exactly what we are here doing. One of those excursion packages which is from their Alaskan cruise. So over the next few days we're going to be experiencing the excursion package that Royal Caribbean offer their customers on this particular cruise. So we've been here for about a day and a half, so let me backtrack and talk you through what we've done so far. So we flew from Seattle into Fairbanks, and then we spent the last day or so learning about some traditional Fairbanks culture. So we did things like a riverboat cruise down the Chena River. We met some reindeer, or as they call them here, caribou. We met some sled dogs. And then we tried some tasty Alaskan salmon at a salmon bake. And then also tried our hand at finding our own gold. But as for now, we've just got to the Denali National Park, and this is where our real Alaskan adventure begins, because over the next few days we have got an abundance, a plethora of activities to do that are hopefully going to give us a real taste of Alaska. And if it's anything like the Alaska that I've got in my head, I cannot wait. The first of these activities is going to start in about an hour with an ATV tour. So we're talking quad bikes, buggies, that sort of thing. So let's go see what Alaska has to offer. Come on! Right, this is our baby for the next few hours, ATV time. Why do I just have this feeling that we're going to get really like wet and muddy?
Because it's raining and it's Alaska.
Yeah, sounds good. Let's do it. That's awesome. How much fun is ATV driving?
Oh mate, I'm in.
Do you think the people that watch Saunders Says are aware that I like off-road driving yet? Or do I need to make it a little bit more
driven in
clear?
one of these before, have you?
Do I need to make it more clear about how much off-road driving I do in vlogs? I just love it. It's so much fun, and that's like the epitome of it, just smashing through water. That caught me off guard, to be fair. Glenn, you're up next, mate. You've got the same thing to do again.
Buzzing for it. I mean, it's not my usual. Normally I'm more of a underground, tube kind of rider.
The man that's driven 3 types of cars ever. What did you learn in?
I learned in like a Ford Focus.
Learning a Ford Focus. The next car he drove was a Mighty Camper, eight-person sleeper Mighty Camper in Australia. And the third car he's driven is an ATV in Alaska. You've got a pretty good run.
Yeah, Formula 1 next.
Take a look at the surrounding, guys. This is just crazy.
Woo! Let's do it. Let's go back.
Take us home.
I will.
Decent work, mate.
That was so good.
ATV Alaska done. Okay, so it is our second day in the Denali National Park, and today we've come on a bus trip with loads of other people, all part of a big tour right into the sort of heart of the national park. It's huge. So we've been on a bus for about an hour and we're kind of getting our way into the park slowly by the day. I think we're going to be here for about 5 hours. We're just walking away from the group a little bit, which I'm fine to do for vlogging purposes, Glenn, but based on what they were telling us about the bears, maybe we don't walk too far.
Probably not the best idea.
I didn't explain yesterday that that ATV tour didn't actually start till like 7:30 at night, so that was kind of like the end of the day for us. And it's very hard to tell because like the sunlight here in the daytime, like how much light you get in the day. I think they only have about, this time of year they get about 2 hours of darkness a day, and it's like 2 to 3 in the morning or something. So it looked like in the middle of the day where we were doing that ATV, but we finished it about 10:30 at night. So that's why that was the end of the day, and now we're in the next day. So today's tour consists of us sort of driving around the national park, stopping off every now and then, learning a little bit about it, and also hopefully seeing some wildlife, because I would love to get a little shot of a caribou kind of in the wild, or maybe even a grizzly bear. We'll see what happens. Now this is what I'm talking about when you talk about Alaska. Full on snow, isn't that right, G? This is some serious snow, love it. I think we should get some sick, well, hopefully good snow photos, Glenn. I've never had the chance to do some good like snow photos before. Alaska's all about, or as far as I can imagine, this is what Alaska's all about. Just the snow, the incredible landscapes everywhere. Oh man, I'm an absolute element. Next up on our little Alaskan adventure is to go from here, the Denali National Park, to Talkeetna on this absolute mother of a train, which I think has a little open, or not open top, like a glass top roof. So as we're going through the national park and all the other cool amazing landscape, we'll be able to just look up and see all of it. Can you honestly say you've ever done anything like this before?
I can honestly say I have not. I'm very excited. I like trains.
Right, so far on this Alaskan adventure, you've seen us taking Alaska from a few different modes of transport. We've had a boat, we've had a bus, we've had a train, but there's one thing we haven't done yet, probably the most important and the most interesting and exhilarating that there is a way to see Alaska. And that's what we're about to do now, because you probably just noticed there's a big old plane behind me. There's a lot of other planes in here as well. We're about to get in one and do a little flight around the mountains and all sorts, and hopefully get some incredible views. Glenn is really excited.
Like the most excited that I can be.
Well, that was a little bit amazing, wasn't it? I'm not sure I'll be able to top an experience like that for many years. Home sweet home. Back in the hotel room, and that is going to be the end of a very action-packed day. We've had the bus tour into the Denali Park, we've had the train, and then that incredible flight all through the national park and Mount McKinley, or otherwise known as Mount Denali. Absolutely incredible. What a day. Alaska, you are great. But that's where I'm going to end this vlog. If you want to see what we get up to after this in Alaska, then make sure you check out the next vlog. But as for that, that is the end of this one. If you have enjoyed it, let me know in the comments by giving it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.